and welcome to the 17th race of the NASCAR Microsoft Cup Series, bringing to you live at the Daytona International Speedway for the Coke 0400, officially at the halfway point of the current season so far. And what some racing we have so far this half season, currently having 18th Kyle Busch currently having a good lead over Brian Newman in the 31 machine. Kyle Busch has 2 wins this season. Tony Stewart also up there too, up front there as well, last week's winner. But starting on the pole today is Denny Hamlin in the 11 car, currently just in the points right now, right on the 16th mark as I speak. Like I said, beside him, Tony Stewart. We also have Jimmie McMurray that is not having a very good season so far, starting in 3rd position, looking for a comeback. Right now, he's so far away. He may need a lot of good finishes in order to get to that top 16, and this is one of the racetracks he can do that. And we'll see if he can do that as well. 40 laps here today's race, here under the night sky at Daytona Racing, the project that was completed in 2016 for the Daytona 500. Still looking strong here as we come into 2017, the Microsoft Cup Series. Final time here at Daytona International Speedway for the season. Let's see if we got some more great racing here, and if the big one will once again strikes. Let's go downstairs for the commanding of the starting of the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, space cars takes him off there. Let's see, look at our... Oof. Sorry about that. There we go. Let's go and look at our starting lineups here. So start on the pole once again is Denny Hamlin, the 11 beside Tony Stewart. Second row has Jimmie McMurray and Dillon Earnhart Jr. Third row has Carl Edwards and Jeff Gordon. Fourth row Clint Bowyer and Kevin Harvick. Fifth row has Matt Kenseth and Jimmie Johnson. Sixth row Kyle Busch and Stenhouse Jr. 7th row Kasey Kahne and Brad Keslowski. 8th row Kurt Busch and Greg Biffle. 9th row is Justin Allgaier and Brian Vickers. 10th row is AJ Almindinger and JJ Yeley. 11th row has Ryan Newman and Truex Jr. 12th row is Austin Dillon and Mac McDowell. 13th row is Jeff Burton and Rick Stenhouse Jr. Let's go and look at the rest of your lineup here. So some of these good drivers that start in the back, it really doesn't matter here. It really doesn't matter your qualifying position, really. It's just trying to get it to the front of the pack with the restrictor plate. And that's what we're going to see here. We can have a first-time winner of the season, or we can have another upset in the making. Many upsets have been done here at the Coke 0400. And let's see who's going to get another one, get a win here tonight. There we go, pace cars off. And the start of the second half of the season is underway. It looked like Tony Stewart in the 14 had a good advantage with Dillon Jr. pushing him, but it really doesn't look like it worked well. Side by side on the backstretch. We'll see all cars, but he's still too wide action so far. Very tight together too. Looks like Brad Keselowski too was almost trying to make a second road there. And Denny Hamlin's looks like he's gonna get split 3 wide now. 3 wide to the line. Tony Stewart leads that lap. Tony Stewart with a foul on the outside. He doesn't really have help with him. Kevin Harvick goes up high with him. Tony Stewart out front. Tony Stewart clears everyone. Jimmie McMurray moves into 2nd place. We saw it in the Daytona 500. The inside is your friend. And it didn't really work well there, but the push of Tony Stewart and Dillon Jr. made Tony Stewart go to the race lead. Out to a 3-wide pack now. Carhell's moves to the outside. Clint Boyer's looking somewhere to get there. Toaster has a pretty good lead now. Matt Kenseth down to a bumper of him right now. Kyle Busch moves to out high. Here comes Matt Kenseth in the 20 car. Middle line's not really moving nowhere right now, so it's two by two. Here comes Matt Kenseth to the inside. Let's see what he's going to do. He goes on the inside. Matt Kenseth, your Daytona 500 winner, looking for the sweep. And here comes Kasey Kahne on the inside, looking for his first one of the season. 3 wide. Kasey Kahne with the finish there off 4. Justin Allgaard's moved to second place now. This is what I'm talking about, one of these those upsets. Ryan Newman, the 31, there's their second in Daytona 500. Justin Allgaard's moved up to the high side. He's still leading high card pack. Ryan Newman's still leading on the middle pack now. Kasey Kahne moves up high. Austin Dillon now moves to second place. Kasey Kahne leads his first lap of the race. Whoa! Looks like the 26 car of Jed Burton there. Wonder what happened to him. Oh, that's surprising. He's also seen 98, 96, 8 car Josh Weiss too. I wonder if he got turned or something. We'll look back later in the race. He must have found a problem. But anyway, here comes Austin Dillon to the inside. Ryan Newman pushing him as well. Teammates. Austin Dillon goes up high. Ryan Newman doesn't not really have a draft right now until he gets back to 4th place. Down low, 3 car of Austin Dillon now. With his teammates about right behind him. Austin Dillon looking for his 3rd win of the season. Jed Burton's making it back on pit road there now. Kyle Larson on the 42 car. Looking now. Main 3 wide for the whole pack. Also have Jimmie Johnson there behind Trevor Bayne now. Trevor Bayne's the leader of the middle lane right now. You got 38 car David Gilland there as well. To the inside, Kyle Larson, the 42. Not the season is not really going well for the 42 car as well. And David Gilland there now leads the middle line, but also still has the middle line as well. Kyle Larson, 42 now up front. Now Paul Menard leads the inside lane. And he's set on the inside of Kyle Larson now. You also got Johnny Sauter in the 83. Paul Menard to the race lead now. You got Aric Almirola now to Danica Patrick. Michael Annette. Look at that low line with the amount of underdog cars there now. Outside line not really working right now. But all the cars that went on outside. Menard, Aric Almirola, and Johnny Sauter, those were the top 3 cars. See Aric Almirola all with the back bumper. Now Menard. There was almost a wreck there between Johnny Sauter and Michael Annett. Michael Annett almost didn't clear Johnny Sauter going out on the outside. That was very close. There comes Dillon Jr. in 88 now. To the inside. Gone to Aric Almirola now. 10 laps into today's race. There he goes to the inside. Let's see what he can do. So looking a little bit spread out now. Looks like only pretty much the inside line's really moving right now. Almirola goes to the outside there. Here goes Brian Vickers in the 55 leading an inside charge. A lot of jiggling and jogging around the middle of the pack right now. We got Reed Sorenson, 44 car now looking there. Right behind them. Denny Hamlin now uses the charge to the inside line. Back 3 wide now. Dillon Jr. also looking for a second win of the season. There goes Denny Hamlin. To the inside he goes. And he gets it on the inside of Dillon Jr. now. Looks like we have a new leader. Labonte up to 3rd now. Brad Keselowski, they're also on the inside line. Brad Keselowski moves to the middle. The 832 car by Labonte now to the race lead. Red Biffle as well. On the inside. Here comes Greg Biffle in the 16. And Greg Biffle looks like he's going to take the race lead now. Yeah, the way they're racing, I'm surprised right now. No wrecks so far. Looks like Labonte got the wall there a little bit. But everyone's good so far. Here comes Kevin Harvick in the 4 car now, looking on the inside of Greg Biffle. Jeff Gordon there too. So now 2 car, pretty good breakaway now. Jeff Gordon now to the race lead. Here goes Clint Bowyer and Tony Stewart. And Joe Logano's coming down pit road. And the field scatters as we see Stenhouse Jr. there looking. With the way these race cars are racing, we may see green flag pit stops in a couple of laps. Stenhouse Jr to the inside. And if you're Joe Logano, you hope to have a caution like right now, because you see also Kurt Busch down the pit road. You want a caution right now because they're going to probably come down the pit road now. But let's see here. Here they come. Most of the people cars on pit road and they're checking up. Oh, Alex Bowman goes around and he spins out. Does that bring out a caution? No, it does not. But the car's got a lot of damage. Also, Paul Menard also has damage. And Brian Vickers in the 55. A lot of cars have damage with them checking up now. Tony Stewart remains your race leader now, coming on 3. They're probably coming on pit road this time by. The track remains green, and here they come. Everything looks good there. Looks like the 35 car's gonna be your new race leader for right now. Here comes Carson on off pit road. And when you're on pit road, you gotta be with a group. You have to pit with a group here. You have to get a great pit stop, because if you don't, you are pretty much done for the race. Back make that looking to the inside, Cole Witt. And he takes it. And here they come. Jimmie Johnson as well in the 848. The lead pack cars are coming off pit road now. We'll look to see who will be right now with current new leader. Good pack here between Brian Vickers, David Gilland, and Dillon. And you see Carl Ellis had to, Austin Dillon had to check up there, and there they go! 3-car wreck. Kevin Harvick, and Justin Allgaier. Ryan Newman, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin also involved. Wow. And that will bring out the caution. '27 car probably also retired out of the race because of that wreck too. But the first caution of the race has happened here. And it just looks like a bunch, like a pretty much big bumble there with cars coming out of pit roads. Unfortunately, looks like everyone will stay out on the lead lap right now, but we'll look and see what happened to bring out the caution. It looks like the race leader right now is the 95 car of Mike McDowell, what the ticker is saying right now. He just crossed the line. And yes, he will be the race leader actually. Everyone else is coming out one more time. And guess what? Those 3 cars that pitted, Mike McDowell, Cole Witt, and Jimmie Johnson, they got the caution at the right time. And right now, those are the top 3 leaders. I don't think everyone's gonna come out. No one's gonna come out pit road. So let's see what happened to bring out the caution with good contenders out of the race now. Alright, let's see here. Alright, before we look see what happened close wreck, here's what happened with the 26 car of Jett Burton. it appears what happened is something just broke with his car. Let's look at it again. We're trying to look and see. It looks like something broke in the car, and he almost got turned by the 7 car of Alex Bowman going down to the apron. Unfortunately, it does slow down in time to not cause a big wreck there. And that's pretty much what happened to the 26 car. Yeah, that came down to pit road. Actually, cars are on pit road, actually. Excuse me about that. I see all the rest of the cars on pit roads here. Probably to get more tires and top off on fuel here. And look at the mess on pit road, too. And Cole Witt's going to be the first car off. And with all of that pit road traffic, the 95 car, Mike McDowell, of course, she's going to be in the back of the pack now because all of that pit road traffic is pretty much crazy. The cars should not looks like the cars aren't able to make the rest of the way. They're going like one more caution. Like the nearest, I think they'll go to like lap number 35 here. So that is going to be pretty interesting here. Currently, after that run, 11 different lead changes before that caution came out. Actually, I forgot. Let's go back and look and see what happened to those cars that were involved in that wreck. Alright, alright, let's go back a little bit. Alright, let's see what happened to bring out the caution here. So the 319 car came off the track, checks up the 3. That pretty much bunched them all up. And the 42 car of Kyle Larson went 3 wide there. And he just didn't see 3 what happened. Also, the 31 car, Ryan Newman, got involved too. And look at that. Ryan Newman goes around. He's second in points, like I said. Not a good end of the first half of the season so far for 31 car Ryan Newman. Just another guy with the 51 just has nowhere to go. Slams into the 4 car, Kevin Harvick, which pretty much did it for the 4 car. And then Denny Hamlin in the 11 car just plows right into the 31 car right now. Watch this again. There's nowhere to go, and that's pretty much that killed Denny Hamlin and Ryan Newman too. I think Kyle Larson will be fine. He's gonna have a little bit of damage, but we'll see what happens to the 42 car also with Kyle Larson when the green flag comes back once again. But very unfortunate for all the cars involved in that wreck anyway. The 41 car pretty much had nowhere to go. 51, excuse me. And then the 11 car just couldn't slow down in time. One more time here. This is 19 car just came off pit road, getting up to speed. Checks up the 3 car of Austin Dillon. And just looks like Kev Hart just didn't know that it was actually, he was out inside the 42. Sends it around in 51 car, just not nowhere to go. And bam, right there. That kills Denny Hamlin and Ryan Newman. And this is exactly what Ryan Newman does not want to have right now. It looks like the point split for Kyle Busch has gotten a whole lot bigger now. But it's not over yet. Jimmie Johnson may cut it down too. But I believe Ryan Newman may lose the second position in points. If we look back at it in the points here. Actually, he will be good, but he will still be good in second place, but it's going to be close. Back here live here at Daytona International Speedway. 23 laps into the 40 run today. Cars do have to pit one more time to make it the rest of the way. And that's going to be important for the end of the race. On who may stretch it the rest of the way. Are we going to have, also another question is, are we going to have another caution as well? We have to find out here in a moment. Top 10 rundown. First is Cole Witt. Second is Jimmie Johnson. Third is Tony Stewart. Fourth is Hornish Jr. Fifth is Mike McDowell. 6th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 7th is AJ Almindinger. 8th is Joe Logano. 9th is Aric Almirola. And round up the top 10 is David Regan. Here we go, coming to the green once again for the first time back for the restart here at Daytona for the Coke 0400. Pace cars off, and Cole Woods brings him back to the green. And here comes Jimmie Johnson to the inside now. So Jimmie Johnson has the advantage now, come off turn number 2. Cole West following dramatically back down to the 4th position. But Jimmie Johnson has the race leads right now. You also have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the middle there too. Stenhouse Jr. has moved up to 2nd place. And look at all the underdogs in running in the top 10. Three wide in the back of the pack here. Almost a 3-car breakaway between Jimmie Johnson, Stenhouse Jr., and Aric Almirola, but it won't be too far. Aric Almirola makes the move to the inside right now. Single file for the first 5 spots right now. As a 3 wide in the back of the pack as well. Here goes Aric Almirola once again on the inside. He has a draft with 3 tours now. Let's see what happens now. Jimmie Johnson pulls the inside line, leaving Hornish Jr. out. Jimmie Johnson has won multiple Coke 0400s throughout his career and looking for another one tonight. But Aric Almirola, he also won the washout at Daytona. He won that event as well back in 2014. He's looking for a 2nd one. Since there's most of them are single file, that 3 wide pack can't really catch up to them, but here they come now. Looks like there was a problem with the 18 car of Kyle Busch there. Currently 1st in points right now. He looks like he has a problem with his car now. But either way, he's gonna gain a little bit of points lead, even though the 31 car has wrecked. If the caution doesn't come out, they will easily catch them in the next few laps. There comes Aric Almirola 2. Jeff Burton had to look there on the inside. And how about that? Had a problem with his car. And now he's in contention of winning here now. Jimmie Johnson continues to lead here. Here comes Austin Dillon, who also has a plate win at Talladega this year. And Jeff Burton's getting aggressive now, looking ways to get to them now. With that 2-car breakaway, it's pretty tough now. To the inside, Austin Dillon at 3. And now with them going side by side, this gives the advantage with all those cars now. And Austin Dillon has cleared Jimmie Johnson. When they come to the lap car of Kyle Busch now. Aric Almirola now in the 47, looking to the inside now. Quickly are pushing the lap car of Kyle Busch. And look how slow he is, and that gives the advantage to the 3 car of Austin Dillon. That completely punched up the air. Look at Austin Dillon now. Oh, unbelievable. And with that, look at the lead of Austin Dillon is right now. And Jimmie Johnson still hasn't cleared Kyle Busch there. That's unfortunate. But now Austin Dillon, the 3 car, has almost over a second lead now between them right now, and he wish it wasn't a restricted plate track because he would pretty much win the race now, but that draft is strong. Looks like they finally passed the lap cars. Here they come. Looks like there's going to be no intent of lap cars throughout the rest of the race here. So it's go time for the rest of the race. Here they come. To the inside, Kurt Busch, the 41. We haven't talked about him the whole race. The cars have the more cars on the inside lane right now. 3 wide for the race lead. And Reed Sorenson, the 44 out front. Looking for an upset win here at Daytona. There goes more Truex Jr. He's starting in the back. Now it's to the front. And there goes McMurray down the 95 car. Dale Jr. in the mix as well. They go high. Dale Jr. now has the lead track in the inside line. Looks like this is an 18 car pack for the win right here, right now. But Truex Jr. has the race lead now. And here comes Dale Jr. now. He has cleared the 78 car. Truex Jr. Here comes Carl Edwards inside. This time by coming down to 6 laps to go here at Daytona on the second to last restricted plate race of the season. Jeff Burton back into the picture now. And here he comes to the inside now. There's a draft pelt. There's a little 3-car breakaway now. Here comes Jeff Burton at 26. 5 laps to go here at Daytona. To the inside. What a way it will be for the 26 car Jeff Burton, but he still has plenty of time. He has to do a lot of blocking. And they're coming down to the lap car of Josh Wise in the 98 car who has pitted. And what an impact that will be. Oh, right into the middle of the pack. And there it goes. Wow. Here comes Jeff Gordon now. That was a 3-car, looks like 3-car breakaway for the win here. Hornish Jr has to race the lead now. Let's see if these rest of the cars can catch up to him now. Hornish looking for his first win of the season. But has to get past Jeff Gordon and Michael Annett. Looks like Michael Annett's losing the draft now. He's going on the outside. And yeah, here they come to pit road. They do not have enough fuel to make it. That gives the 46 car the race lead. This is what I was talking about. We have 3 laps to go. Michael Annett is all by himself now. Has Reed Sorenson second and Regan Stenhouse Jr. third. And then it goes down to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. now. They're going extremely slow here. Do they have enough fuel? And they're coming up pit road. Who else coming up pit road now? This leads to 23 car now out front here at Daytona with Tony Stewart behind him. There's 2 laps to go here at today's race. And Tony Stewart making it to the inside. And what an advantage it was for Tony Stewart in the 14. He goes on the inside at the perfect time. And look at the lead he has right now. So we're still green here at Daytona. Does Tony Stewart have enough fuel to make it? Here he comes. He's coming toward the lap flight this time by. You have Josh Wise running second. White flag. Tony Stewart in the 14. Looking for his 3rd win of the season. Down the backstretch for the final time here. He only has to make it 2 more corners to win another Coke Zero 400 for the 14 machine. Can he do it? Out of 4, he looks like he can. The 14 car of Tony Stewart will go to victory lane at the Coke Zero 400 once again. Tony Stewart wins at Daytona. What a race, guys. And Tony Stewart has become the first 3 winner of the season. And it came at a perfect time here. He got the opportunity. And everything paid off for him. There goes the rest of the cars coming down the start-finish line. Oh yeah, Tony Stewart in the 14 looked like he saved fuel, and guess what? That gave him the win pretty much. But some guys paid the price for not saving fuel, and some of them too. It's just pretty much, did you save fuel with while you were in the draft, and it worked for the 14 machine. Like I said, they did not have enough fuel to make it the rest of the way, and Supposed to pay the price and start being outside now the top outside the top 30. Alright, let's look at our finishing order. So Tony Stewart is your winner here at Daytona. Second is Trevor Bayne. Third is Keslowski. Fourth is JJ Yeley. What a race for him. Fifth is Hornish Jr. Sixth is Jeff Gordon. Seventh is Matt Kenseth. Eighth is Michael McDowell. Ninth is Michael Annett. And out of the top 10 is Truex Jr. 11th, Aric Almirola. 12th is Kasey Kahne. 13th is Carl Edwards. 14th is Joe Logano. 15th is Casey Mears. 16th is Johnny Sauter. 17th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 18th is Austin Dillon. 19th is Kurt Busch. And round of the top 20 is David Gilland. Then we have Jimmie Johnson in 21st. 22nd, Regan Sorenson. 23rd, Cole Witt. 24th, Clint Bowyer. 25th, Regan. 26th, Biffle. 27th, Almindinger. 28th, Labonte, which is the last car on the league lap. And here's the rest of the cars. Down the lap and retired the race. The cars retired the race were Ryan Newman, Justin Allgaier, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, and Paul Menard. So the thing is, like we saw in this race, and Kyle Busch did not, and we saw Kyle Busch did not have a good race here. We're actually gonna look and see and make sure if anything happened to the 18, Kyle Busch would cause him to slow down. But even though he does that, he still is gonna have a commanding lead, good lead over Ryan Newman. It might have been one of the cars that revolved in that wreck there, actually. So the caution comes out here. That might just... Yeah, that might just sit her right there behind him. Yeah, it just looks like he had a problem with his car, actually. That's what it looks like. Because once they came off turn 2, he just dipped down because, yeah, there was something wrong with his car. It looks like he was down 1 or 2 cylinders there. But he made it the rest of the way. But unfortunately, he does finish one of his first, only one of his first finish of the season. The thing is, this is only his 3rd time he's finished outside the top 10. So even though that let down here at Daytona, he still has a commanding race points lead over the rest of the field now. And we'll see he continues that coming to Kentucky next week, one of his better racetracks as well. Once again, Tony Stewart wins here today at Daytona, and we'll see you for the 18th race at Kentucky for the Cracker State 400.